If your inner wine geek doesn't swoon over visiting an unusual and ancient wine area, you better check your pulse. Imagine experiencing a place that's exotic with a deep history and culture, all woven together with a common thread of wine. That's why Georgia is on my top 10 list for future wine exploration, and it should be on yours too. Now, if your GPS is directing you to the cities of Savannah or Atlanta in the USA, you're a bit off. I'm talking about the Republic of Georgia. It's about the size of Maine and nestled on the Black Sea, bordered by Azerbaijan, Armenia, Turkey, and Russia. When I studied diploma through the WSET, Eastern European wines weren't covered very much. So when I look deeper into this region, I find grape varieties I never heard of, unusual winemaking vessels, and interesting styles of wine that have been a tradition there for over 8,000 years. Experiencing some of these ancient winemaking methods and tasting the wines, it's like taking a step back in time. And I'm all in. You may be asking, why the Republic of Georgia? To understand the answer, you have to understand a little more about the uniqueness of Georgian wine. Nearly 136,000 acres of land dedicated to vineyards, more than 500 indigenous grape varieties, about 40 relevant to commercial production, and almost all you've never heard of. Like Racastelli, the leading white variety, and Saperavi, the leading red, and a Tenturier varietal. Unusual because the pulp is red, not clear. Take these unusual varieties and add the use of qvevri. These large egg-shaped clay vessels have been used for thousands of years and are among the world's earliest examples of winemaking technology. Now let's combine those unusual grapes, ancient clay vessels, and add the technique of fermenting white wines with their skins, not the norm. They are called amber wines, and although they account for only 1% of production, they become a paradigm for Georgian wines and offer your palate a textural experience that you will not soon forget. Whether you consider yourself a wine novice or professional, you cannot find tasting experiences like these anywhere else in the world. Not if, but when I take this Georgian trip, I pictured going something like this. I fly to Tbilisi, the country's capital and home of their main international airport, and stay at the Vino City Wine Hotel, located in the soul of Tbilisi's Old Town, rumored the best wine bar in the city. It's said that when winemakers come into town, this is where they go. And I'm all about sampling some traditional cuisine, like kachkapuri, kinkali, and harcho. An hour east, and I'm in the Kakheti region, home to 3/4 of Georgia's vineyards. Dakishvili family vineyards in Tavali, Georgia, archetypal, very focused producer that is quality proven. Tabil Vino Winery in Kakheti, a large producer with huge volume and different varieties and styles. Ibero Winery for smaller artisan feel, homemade food, a tasting room, and beautiful views of the Caucasus Mountains. Arg Hotel and Wines in Ikalto, beautiful views, gardens, really cool cellar, and great selections of local cheeses. Apparently, wine tastings are different from what we're used to, as they usually involve full pours and may even be accompanied by a shot of some local hooch, so plan accordingly. I know my lack of temperance, so I'm planning on getting a car driver interpreter package, and these services can also include developing an itinerary and booking appointments with the wineries. Very helpful. If you've had the privilege of visiting Georgia, please reach out with any hidden gems you care to share to help make my trip unforgettable. Thanks so much for watching. If you didn't catch it, my name is Dennis Fraley, and this is The Bottle Talk on YouTube. Subscribe to my channel and join me in exploring the world of wineries, distilleries, regions, producers, and more.